everybody. We are back. My next guest, of course, was Johnny Carson's sidekick for 30 years. He also hosted Star Search and TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes. Please welcome Mr. Ed McMahon.
I love to come here.
Hey-oh, give us a hey. Oh, there you go.
Just to hear the band. That band is so great.
And that's a great, it's also just nice to hear the Tonight Show theme. What a great theme.
It always was great, and I'll tell you what, I just was thinking about something before I come out. You did the hi-yo, pretty good, But anyway, well, I mean, it's something that you just can't do unless you kind of get into it. Just try it again. I want to hear it again.
Hey-oh!
It's close. It's very close.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Hi-yo!
Nice.
And I was in the dressing room. By the way,
Do you do that a lot on your own when you're driving around?
just to cheer me up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
People in passing cars think you've lost your mind.
They really do. You know what they think you lost your mind? Serious.
What?
When you have that speaker in the car, you don't have to pick up the phone.
You've got the hands-free speaker.
It's on the steering wheel. So you're driving along and you're talking to somebody, and people look over it. They say, "Watch out for him.
Right.
You're going to make a bad turn any second."
Right.
Anyway, I was thinking. I saw that comedy bit at Top was great. Really well done. That was a nice piece. And I was thinking, Andy. I heard he's going to leave, and it made me sad because, he's the last of a breed. It's the end of an era. He was the last one, the last second man. And I told you once, a long time ago, it's like the Dalai Lamas. When we go, that's the end of it. It's just, and it's sad, and there is. It's true.
You guys are the Dalai Lamas?
We're like the Dalai Lamas.
Wow.
We're descended from deities.
Yeah. God speaks directly to both of you.
God's voice on earth, that's us.
True. And I was thinking in the dressing room, as I watched that, I said, I was so lucky I got hi-yo. It was so great. And Andy, you never had like an identification, an icon kind of, except that bemused look of yours.
Which he's done very well with.
Oh, he got
the first
1,000 miles out of that baby.
We tried things, remember the first year?
Yeah.
Andy, for about 6 months, used to go, "It's time to party!" And it didn't work. It was that's the response people had.
Yeah.
And then you tried...
properly so.
Yeah. And what was the other one you came up with? Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot.
No, but what he has is nice. He absorbs it, and he has nothing to, propel it any further, but he just takes it all himself. He goes, and that's kind of cute.
Okay.
You like that?
Wait, are you saying I don't lash out and I should?
No, you give him stuff. I know that. But I mean, just like when he does the monologue, he looks over at you, and you just kind of...
Well, that's because she's genuinely bored with what I'm saying. I think that's... He's not... Andy's a fine actor, but he's not that good.
And when it comes down to it, I'm a shy little girl.
What you always wanted to be.
Yeah.
Now, Ed, let's put the focus back on you for a second.
All right.
And just for a second, then we'll get back to Andy.
Yeah, get back to you,
And his catchphrases that didn't work, which I'm determined to make him come up with one. You had a reputation in your day.
Yes.
As being a big boozer.
That's right.
That was the joke with you.
Yeah, well, I'm
that
Irish.
You liked the drinky winky.
I'm a Irish, and once in a while, when you finish... See, when you're in the acting kind of, comedy working profession, you work in theaters. They're old. This building is old. And, sometimes, like on the floor, there's dust there, left over for years and years and years ago, when these were radio studios.
Right.
And there's dust still in there, and once in a while, the dust will get up and get into your throat. And afterwards, it's good to get some kind of a amber liquid to kind of clarify. Water won't do it. Clear water won't do it.
Diet Coke.
No, it's not. It's too amber. You have to get that little golden, a light golden amber.
Ginger ale.
Yeah.
No, I won't do it. No. No.
Apple cider.
Won't do it. No.
Okay.
If you put some vodka in it, then you have something.
Right, then you have something. Now, did you hear all these stories? Because the Tonight Show you guys did, of course, legendary, and you hear all these stories that oh, there was this one time that Ed was drunk on the air. Were you ever hammered on the air?
No. Not drunk. Don't you ever say that word.
Okay.
Drunk.
Okay.
I was a little off of center.
Okay.
Just a split second off of center.
You were hammered.
No, I was nailed. But anyway, what happened was I was at lunch, and I was doing a good boy. I never drank before the show because I had to work that night.
Sure,
but I was
that would
at
be
lunch.
unprofessional.
That's right. I was at lunch, and I got a call from a lawyer that was working on a case, and he said, "You just won the case." So I was sitting with Paul Williams and Pat McCormick. You know those two guys?
Pat McCormick, famous comedy
Yeah,
writer.
and Paul
performer.
Williams, the songwriter.
Right.
And at those days, they could handle a couple of beakers or two at lunch. And
You drank at a lab?
no,
What bar were you going to?
it's more
That wasn't...
no, it's more quantity than location.
Oh, okay. All
It
right.
has nothing to do with location. Anyway, so I said, "Gee, I settled that case." And I said, "Well, what do you have? Let me have one of those." A few minutes later, I got another phone call, another case where I was suing someone. I won the case. So two cases at the same lunch. And when I speak of cases, I'm not referring to Budweiser cases.
Right, no, yeah.
I'm speaking of legal cases.
Yes, of course.
But
Why would you even think we were
I
confused?
don't know why it was, but we did some damage to a case. Let me
Right.
put it that way.
So suddenly you're drinking
I
up
was
a
a
storm.
little off center, and I should not have gone to work, but I did. And Johnny had a lot of fun with me that night.
Sure.
And right in the middle of this whole thing, he says, "You really think you're pulling this off, don't you?"
Yeah.
And of course, I thought I was.
You thought you were hilarious
I
that
thought
night.
I was wonderful, but I was a little less than charming.
Now, we're tight on time here, but I understand that this is, everyone's making such a fuss out of
You
Regis
had to use the word tight again. You wouldn't let it go.
I'm sorry.
A little tight on time.
All
Why
right.
did you say tight?
I'm
Did you
sorry.
say we're a little limited?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're a little drunk on time, but we need to get to this. Everyone's making a fuss about Regis Philbin giving away $1 million.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for a long time.
I've given away so far a little over $100 million.
Right.
And Tuesday, I just gave $10 million, the award, to the lady, and she's in the audience, a lady from Kentucky. Where is Faye?
Oh, you brought her with you.
She's here. Faye, would you...
Oh, there she is. Wow. $10 million. Congratulations. I can't believe that. She now has $10 million and she's here watching this show.
No, she's a lovely lady.
Oh.
We've had a lot of fun.
All right.
Anyway, give him a nice send-off, will you please?
Of course, we're going to do all kinds of nice things for
I'll try
him.
to get back for it if there's a party.
I'm getting him a used car. Now, Andy, what was that catchphrase again? All right, I'm getting out of here.
I'll have it when the commercial break is
All
done.
right, yeah. Ed, thank you very much for coming
Thank
by.
you.
Always nice
Thank
to have
you.
you.
Nice to see
Ed
you.
McMahon, folks.